I want to thank you guys for coming out and rocking with me one more time. My name is Damon with Complete Media. Today we are checking out Christina's court, and on this one it says that a DJ pulled a no-show. So I definitely want to check this one out. I am not a lawyer. This is not legal advice. This is just me, a guy that happens to run a wedding company. A newlywed couple is in court suing a DJ who never showed up at her wedding. The DJ claims that his wife flipped out and kept him from doing the job that he was hired to do. My thoughts are, why are we here? You were hired to DJ the bride and groom's wedding. Your wife flipped out, not the client's fault. You didn't do their wedding. You pulled a no-show, and now you're not giving them their money back. If that's the case, then they're definitely entitled to their money back. But if it's something other than that, pain and suffering and all that, I think I talked about that in another video. I get it. It's a wedding and emotions are high, but that doesn't mean that there is pain and suffering when a client breaches a contract.
Tell me what happened. I planned my wedding since I was a little girl. I've always, dreamed of my wedding.
They say don't judge a book
by looking at the cover.
But today I'm going to judge this book, and I'm going to say he's probably not a $3,000 DJ. I would guesstimate he's probably a $400 to $500 DJ. Again, just by looking at him. I apologize if I am being stereotypical, but that's what I just kind of feel. He's definitely not a $3,000 DJ just by looking at the way he's dressed. I'm assuming that this claim is for more than what she paid for with the DJ, and we'll see if Judge Christina is going to allow for pain and suffering or punitive damages.
I was sweating. I was hot.
Come on, bro.
I was upset. Meanwhile, my father keeps coming up to me asking me, where's the DJ? Where's the money we paid him? Where's he at? How come he's not here? I have guests starting to arrive. I'm still out there decorating. There's no cocktail music being played. It's dead silence. All you hear is fumbling of stuff, me putting stuff here and here and here.
Alan.
Kaboom.
What the hell are you talking about?
Kaboom? What?
It's you, bro.
It's you. You didn't show up. So why you say kaboom? Why are you saying
Kaboom!
You should be like, I'm sorry. Yeah, messed up. Or, man, I feel bad. Kaboom?
Kaboom?
Get out of here.
Stuff here and here and here.
Kaboom? Kaboom.
It's not funny.
Yeah, it's not funny. Buster?
We have no idea what's going on, why he isn't here yet. We tried to contact him. He didn't bother to contact us.
Tell me about her.
She was just, really stressed out, and, like any other bride, you want everything to go well on your wedding day. And
It's a big day.
And it wasn't. And to give you an idea of the stress that I was under, he's like my sole companion in life. When I'm upset, he's the guy I go to. I couldn't go to him. He was in the other room and the door was shut because we couldn't see each other because it was bad luck before our wedding. I don't know how much more unlucky you can get, but it was pretty bad. So he
Why
comes
are you
to
laughing?
the door just to comfort me.
You need to feel bad, dude. You need to
Feel bad.
So I cried even more. At this point, I have no music.
people like you, bro.
My photographer
Hate
says
people like
there's a
you, man.
violinist out
Don't
on
even
the
feel
street
bad.
playing. They found a CD that someone had left from like a wedding before then with the bridal march. So that's what I walked into. When the silence came was during our wedding ceremony, we jumped the broom because that's a traditional African-American thing. We wanted to blend our two cultures. Yeah, we jumped it to complete silence. We walked back down the aisle as husband and wife to complete silence. Maybe some clapping. That was it. I didn't get to dance with my father, it was really hard not to dance with my dad because my dad has laryngeal cancer and he's had a complete laryngectomy and with his larynx. And I was lucky to have him there at my wedding. So to not be able to dance with my father for lack of music was horrible.
I'm going to go back and say it. Why are we here? Why are we here? Like, you've been DJing for 21 years. You stand them up. I don't know how many times you've done it, but let's say this is your first time. Let's just pretend, Alan, it's your first time ever not showing up at a wedding, which I may find hard to believe, may or may not.
I believe.
But you stand them up, you're a no-show, and you don't give them their money back? At the very least, you should be giving them their money back. At the very, very, very
It's not
bare minimum.
fair.
It's not fair, bro. You're garbage.
He told me he was in a car
Allegedly
wreck.
garbage.
Did you have a terrible accident?
Shattered his
What
leg.
prevented you from performing?
All right, first off,
Contract.
whatever excuse I gave Roxanne was not what happened.
Wow.
What happened?
My wife is bipolar. Okay? And my wife needs
you-
medication.
Did you know your wife was bipolar? Before the wedding? Did you know your wife may have an episode? Do you have any backup plans for if your wife has an episode? I'm not downplaying the fact that your wife is bipolar. I understand, mental health is definitely a serious thing. And if there are mental challenges, then please seek help. If you have a professional you can see, medication that you can take, mental health is extremely important. So I do want to say that. Also, you are in a business of the biggest day of someone's life. So if you know that there are possible challenges, have a backup plan. We have on-call DJs just in case something happens. We live in South Florida. Accidents happen every single day. We have someone that is basically sitting by the phone, waiting for it to ring so they can spring into action. Same thing with the photographer and videographer. We have people who are on call, so there's a backup plan. So if you know this is an extra layer of problematic situation, have a backup plan. 21 years? 21 years. I don't know how long you've been married, Alan, but it's 21 years. So you should have this backup plan ready to go. And then let's just say you lied to the client. Again, give them their money back, dude. Like, why are we here? Give them their money back. You made up some excuse on why you weren't there. I was in a bad accident, shattered my leg. Oh, no, really, my wife is bipolar and she had an episode. Okay, money back, money back.
In order to be normal. About 2 weeks earlier to this, the doctor that we saw, our family doctor, for some strange reason blew out of town without telling us as patients that they were leaving the practice. Couldn't get Heather her lithium, her medicine, stuff she needs to be normal. And
stop saying normal.
I just coasted, hoping that Heather would be okay. Heather has to do this wedding. Heather will be okay. She's got to set up the decorations.
Where's Heather? Where's Heather? Why aren't you bringing Heather there?
The reception, and hope that Heather would be okay. The morning of, Heather pulled her world famous life happens and blows up, starts yelling and screaming and locks herself in the bathroom, and I'm feared for her life. And
Why didn't you tell them this? Why didn't you call them and
I
tell them?
don't know.
Your Honor, all he had to do was answer the phone.
Huh?
All you had to do was answer the phone day of the wedding. You knew
All I had
this
to do
young
is
lady.
get past my 200-pound wife who's holding the phone up like this, and I can't get to it. You're not answering it. You're not answering it. That with them. I'm important. You're not answering it.
Alan, you just don't run out of medicine the day of.
Well, she does.
You just don't run out of
Well, she
medicine the
does. She
day of.
doesn't tell me when
She
she's
wasn't
out of
the DJ.
anything.
He signed the contract, not her.
Exactly.
So why haven't you returned this money, Alan?
Exactly.
It's despicable.
I haven't had it.
What do you mean you haven't had it?
I have not
So
had
you
the
spent
money.
money that was not yours. That's stealing.
At the time I spent it, Your Honor, I thought I was going to do the wedding.
But
I
you
did
didn't
not
do
know
the
I didn't
wedding.
do the wedding until the day I didn't do it.
That excuse drives me crazy. I haven't had the money. It's a lie. $1 a day for 695 days or whatever it was, 650 days, right? $1 a day, something. But literally nothing, like not a thing. I haven't had anything from the time that they've tried to call me after the wedding to the time that I had to file a lawsuit to the time that Christina's court called me to be on this show to the time that it took to actually be on the show. You haven't had any money?
Like zero?
God, this is frustrating as heck for me.
And why in the heck are you countersuing?
I said that already.
Explain this to me.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Please, I'd love to hear that
Exactly.
one. Yeah,
Why are you countersuing?
yeah, go for it.
Cause,
I don't know. I was going to tell you to drop that.
You
yeah,
think?
done.
Which you were going to do anyway, so...
He's absolute garbage.
I think you're a liar.
I do too.
I think you're cold.
I do
you're
too.
Cruel.
Yep.
You're callous.
Yep.
Look at all the work we put into
It doesn't
You did
matter.
absolutely
You didn't.
nothing because
And
you
then
were
the
not
day
there
of-
to perform. And the worst part about it is that you stole her money and you kept it. That makes you a thief.
Thank you.
And you stole her date. That's even worse. The memories that she didn't dance with her husband. The memories she didn't dance with her father.
No farewell dance.
Nothing.
I got you farewell.
Is that, and you have,
See? Bruh. I have a very strong feeling that Judge Christina was going to award more than the contract, but not quite $3,000. But you done open up your dumbass mouth, and now you are going to pay $3,000. So for 9 months, you could have just given them their money back, but now they're suing you for $3,000. And then you might have had to pay $1,000 or maybe even $1,200. But then you said,
I got you farewell.
You said it in court in front of the judge, who was already sympathetic for the plaintiffs there. So now you are going to pay the full amount. You're dumb. Like, even if you're cold and callous and heartless and just don't care, shut up. Just shut up. God, you have the right to remain silent. Idiot. I guarantee you that's what's going to happen.
get him out of here, Renard, please.
Wow. You're trash. Ooh, Bernard is like, get it. Wow, I can't believe he said that.
I have absolutely no problem in granting you your claim of $3,000.
Thank you, Your Honor.
But you have a beautiful relationship. Concentrate on that.
That was my reaction to Christina's court. A couple things that I told you so moment. I told you that he was going to be a $650 DJ. And I also said that there are typically extenuating circumstances that will allow the judge to award pain and suffering punitive damages, and this is definitely the case. This guy, he was just an ass. He didn't care. He was rude. He had all these excuses, and then the way he made fun of his wife, like, who does that on TV? I wonder if he's still married. I don't know. Why don't you look this guy up? If you find his name, I'm not going to say his name, but look this guy up and see if he is actually still married, and I guess let me know in the comments. But like I said, the way that he just made fun of his wife, and he's like, so she can be normal? What is normal? What is normal? Are you normal? Is normal not showing up to somebody's wedding? Is normal DJing for 21 years and not showing up and not paying people? Is that normal? Do you need medicine? Sorry, got a little heated because stuff like that just drives me crazy. That is my reaction to Christina's court. The DJ that was a no-show ended up paying $3,000 when all he had to do was give them their $650 back. But he decided to string them along for 9 months, and here we are. Now you're out $3,000. Kind of stupid. Have some empathy. You didn't show up, so give them their money back at the very least. See what else you can do, man. I mean, you just messed up their entire life. So thank you guys for watching another reaction video. I am going to have my playlist. I guess I'll put it right here. I'll go ahead and put my playlist right here for my other reactions, and just let me know what you think. Thanks for rocking with me, and I will check you out on the next one.